Now, we were all convinced that it was going to be a 6-goal thriller, maybe a 5-1 or a 4-2. But it ends with Mamelodi Sundowns 1, Kaizer Chiefs 0. I do go by the name of Oscar. Since the football, where I engage and discuss on anything to do with football from Africa to the world and from the world to Africa. Jokes aside, it was not a vintage Mamelodi Sundowns performance, but the goal for this match was 3 points. And that's exactly what they achieved. One thing you need to give Kaizer Chiefs, Coach Nabi, credit on is they had a plan. And at least you can say for the first 40 minutes, it appeared like it was balanced. They looked like the fresher team, at least before that 41st minute goal by a Lucas Ribeiro. Just want to highlight 5 things I'm taking out from this match, and but overall, it was not a wow match. But I guess the people who bought their tickets and went there, they got their money's worth. It was balanced. It was not what everyone expected, that Sundowns were going to walk over Kaizer Chiefs. Certainly not. That did not happen. We were expecting Kaizer Chiefs to play on transition, to play on a counter. Unfortunately, they did lose one of the guys that was going to hold up play for them. Tashrik Morris got injured, I think just after 30 minutes or so. And then a Dupree was introduced. Very disappointed with Glody Lilepo. I actually thought that it was going to be a standard performer for Kaizer Chiefs, but he was very disappointing today. Outside the trouble he had, or the trouble he forced on a Luis Suarez when he ran past him until the box, and then the way people started scrambling for the ball. Disappointed by the fact that Kaizer Chiefs didn't really have a clear-cut chances. Maybe this is all because of the defense of Mamelodi Sundowns. Ndu Shabalala, don't be excited that you had a shot on goal. At least force a keeper to save. Pule Modi, the same thing. Don't be excited that you had a shot on goal. Force Jody February to save. Jody February literally didn't have a save. I'm mentioning those 2 chances because those were the chances where they had shots at goal, but they were either over the bar or on the side. At least Kaizer Chiefs could have been comforted by the fact that Jody saved. And outside the second half, shot at goal by was it Dushabalal again? I can't remember. But the most important thing, first point here, is fatigue is clearly creeping in on majority of those Mamelodi Sundowns players. Second half, you can tell Tebogo Mokoena was exhausted. Marcelo Allende was exhausted. What Miguel did, he substituted 3 players at once. Murena coming in for Emudau, Shalulile being replaced by Tashreed Matthews, and the last one was Jaden Adams, who was absolutely out on this game. We've been enjoying Adams for the past few games, but on this one, you can tell he was just tired. He was out of this game, and Obers was introduced for him. Now, did I expect that 11? No, I didn't. I actually thought that we might have a surprise starter in a Shabalala, because we all knew that Onyango is not coming and Ronza is out injured. So I didn't expect that starting 11. I actually thought that Grant was going to continue from Wednesday. But again, it shows that Miguel Cardoso trusts his squad, or maybe doesn't have a choice. He really needs to manage, the legs, fatigue of these players, because like for instance, I'm not expecting Tebogo Mokoena to play against a Golden Arrows. I'm not expecting a Marcelo Allende to play against Golden Arrows. Definitely not expecting a Peter Shalulile, even a Ribeiro. These guys have played a lot of minutes. He substituted these three on the 60th minute because the fatigue issue is on everyone's mind. Where that second half, you could tell that they're trying to manage the tempo. They're trying to manage the intensity, but Kaizer Chiefs were chasing for an equalizer. The man of the match was given to Marcelo Allende. Now, yet again, your SuperSport or whoever is voting, the analyst, when Marcelo Allende on one match is a deserved winner of this award, they don't give it to him. When we don't expect him to get one, then they give it to him. Today, personally, I expected one of the defenders to get the man of the match. Maybe Aseko Tiwan, yes, he made a mistake in the first half, but overall, he really played well. I mean, Lilepo didn't sniff a chance after he tested Luis Suarez on that run to the box. Outside that, Tiwana and Luis Suarez really worked well on the left channel, and Lilepo was nowhere to be seen. There was no other attempts after that first half one. So Tiwana played well. Malik Hoza played well. Clearly, the boy. I made a video that we must not overhype the boy. The boy is good. The boy. Let's allow the boy to grow. Gradually. Luis Suarez had a good shift as well. So I would have given the award to one of the defenders, but this is not to take away from what this small Chilean is doing at Mamelodi Sundowns. The shortest player at Klokop, a little body like a Fiat Uno, but with a V6 engine. You know what? He's really putting in a shift. A 7 out of 10 performance from Marcelo Allende. Some people will be complaining that there's a lot of back passes. In such, when you've played so many games and you are leading, you want to defend by keeping the ball. So when you don't see any openings for you to go forward, then keep the ball and pass around. That's what I can defend at least an Allende on, because the players are tired. I mean, we're playing again on Tuesday or on Thursday. It's just a whole lot of games. Hence, I'm mentioning that I'm not expecting these guys to start on Wednesday. If a Reyners does not score, he will assist. Another goal contribution from Reyners. And mind you, it's a secondary assist from Aseko Tiwan. Aseko Tiwan, time and time again, he kept on looking for a Reyners. I think he found him twice or three times, one of them resulting into a goal. He gave it to Reyners. People thought it's a goal, it's an offside, but it's not. Reyners, a sweet assist for, which is another point, Lucas Costa Ribeiro. If anyone is arguing that Lucas Ribeiro Costa is the standout footballer of the season this far, then that person lives under a rock. They are in denial. What a player. What a goal. The technical ability to trap, that sweet trap to go past Dove at Milson, and the cracker finish. Bavuma didn't have a chance. We cannot blame a goalkeeper here. That was a rocket. Anyone who would stand in front of that goal, they'll be hospitalized. What a cracker of a goal from Lucas Ribeiro Costa. Again, not a standout performance from him, but what you need from him, I mean, he would have assisted Reyners had he scored, but Reyners ballooned the ball. So Reyners might appear like he's off the game, but give him space. Give him the ball. Let him face the defenders. I'm telling you, very, very good goal from him. But overall, Kaizer Chiefs really played well. I'm impressed by Thabo Cele. Thabo Cele is a baller. But let me be controversial for a minute. I honestly believe that Thabo Cele should have walked. He should have gotten a red card. The first yellow card, no one can argue that it was a yellow card. Professional foul. The second one, he intentionally held the ball with his hand and the ref was supposed to caution him, and he was supposed to walk, was supposed to take an early shower. And Nabi recognized this and quickly substituted him after that incident. So Tawakele, you are a lucky man. You're supposed to get a red card. There were some shouts of penalties here and there. One where Lilepo fell like a sack of potato, a man that big falling that easy, and another one was a Modi one, soft as well. Another one on a Dobert Milson on Ribeiro. All of them, for me, none of them are good enough to deserve a penalty. Not a vintage performance from Mamelodi Sundowns, but a good at least resistance from Kaizer Chiefs. They can say at least they did not lose by 4, but a loss is a loss. I don't know which position they are on now, but Mamelodi Sundowns are leading the log, 18 points. The last time I checked, Orlando Pirates was 1-0 down in Bloemfontein against Marumo Gallants. It's 18 points, and let's wait and see what's going to happen at the end of this night. If maybe Orlando Pirates can come back from 1-0 down and then actually win this game. The Golden Arrows game, we're probably going to have a wholesale change. We're going to see a wholesale of changes because, I mean, it's just too many games. Too many games for these boys. If you're seeing this face and this content for the very first time, love it if you join the family. Do like I preview, react on games, news on PSL, Tanzania, Egypt, Morocco, mostly anything to do with African football or African players who are playing outside the continent. And yeah, man, do join, comment, gift, donations are all welcome. And let me end it there by declaring, may my God bless you all.